Welcome back to Cloudmaster. Now we will see how to create a virtual network and its subnets on Azure portal. Followed by same setup we will create using Terraform. So how to create a virtual network in Azure portal? Let's create one. We are on Azure portal and let's type virtual network. Click on it. Create virtual network. Let's choose one resource group. Virtual network name, test. North Europe is fine. Security, we are not enabling all this as of now. We will discuss them in detail later on in our upcoming videos. Now, add IPv4 address space. This is fine. And that's it. Provide tags if you want. Environment is dev, like this. Owner, Cloudmaster. A review plus create. Yeah. So again, like we have seen before, Azure is showing us all the details which we have selected or Azure selected by default and wants us to go through it once again just to make sure it is creating what we have asked it to create. Right? Create. This is the virtual network address space. Total, these many addresses are there, IP addresses, and we have a subnet as well. Let's let it complete and then we will see. Okay, so your deployment is complete. Go to resource. Let's click on it. So as I told you, this is the address space oblique slash 16. More than 65,000 IP addresses are there. If we want to see the subnets, this is a default subnet which Azure has created. If we want, we can create more. So uh, we can create more subnets at the time of virtual network creation, or we can also create subnets after creating the virtual network from this page. So if I click on subnet, so it gives us a a page where we can create more subnets. Subnet 2 slash 24 it has taken on its own. So 251 plus 5 Azure reserved. So total 256 addresses will be there, but 5 addresses will be reserved by Azure, so we cannot use them. 251 IP addresses will be available to us to be used. So this is where we can create a new subnet if we want that. So all these options, we will discuss them in detail later on. But for now, I just wanted to show you how to create a virtual network and a subnet using Azure portal first and then using Terraform. So now, since we have seen how to create a virtual network using Azure portal, let's delete this one and process remains same. Click on delete. The action will permanently delete the virtual network, test virtual network. This is the name of the virtual network. So let's click on delete and it's deleting the virtual network, right? Now let's go to Terraform documentation. Here it is. So if you go to Terraform documentation and you go to Azure RM Virtual Network under resources, right? On the left hand side, if you notice under resources, this is Azure RM Virtual Network. So this is where it tells us how to create a virtual network using Terraform. These are the argument reference uh, mentioned here. Name, it's required, the name of the virtual network. Resource group name, again, it's required, it's mandatory. Address space, again required, the address space that is used the virtual network. You can supply more than one address space. And location, again required. The location or region where the virtual network is created, changing this force a new resource to be created. So you cannot change the location without creating a new resource. So once created, you cannot change the location for this particular resource in short. And this is optional BGP community. So we do not need that. And DDoS protection and all, we will discuss all this, right? So we'll discuss all this. And this is the Terraform script, which we are going to use to create the virtual network and subnet. Let's create from here. Till here. Let's go back to our Visual Studio Code. So we need this, we need the resource group also. I am deleting virtual, this storage account. This is not required. I am deleting, okay, this storage account. I'm deleting this. I'm deleting container and blob also. We are left with resource group and locals and tags, which is fine. This is network security group, which is NSG, which we will discuss in our upcoming videos. And this is resource group is name local dot. Local dot location and the resource group name dot help or maybe let's take it local. Okay. Dot location. Dot security, which we have changed. Dot ID. Anything else we need to change? Let's see. This is fine. Resource group is fine. Locals is fine. Tags is fine. Let's run this command. First, save it. Okay. We have a problem here. Let's see what is that. 43. There is no closing this 43. Okay, let's see that. Okay, yes. My command is running now. Plan command was successful. Now, let's run the apply command, and what is it showing here is plan 2 to add, 0 to change, and 3 to destroy, right? So let's run the apply command. Yes. Okay, so it has successfully created the virtual network. Let's go to Azure portal and see that. Go to home, virtual networks. Yes, it has created the virtual network. This is the virtual network which we created using Terraform and subnets. These are the two subnets, right, which we created. So that's how we create a virtual network and subnet using Terraform. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If so, please click on the like video, subscribe this channel, and click on bell icon so you get the notifications as soon as I create and upload my next videos. Thank you for watching it. Bye bye.